If you're watching this video, you're probably thinking, if depression feels so awful, why does my brain keep taking me there? In this video, I'm going to explain why your brain often chooses depression and also give you a useful technique at the end to help shift those low moods and get you feeling more positive. So why does your brain keep making you depressed? Well, newsflash. Your brain is not interested in making you happy. Your brain is only interested in keeping you safe, keeping you alive, and keeping your social status high. And I talk a lot about this in my Skool community, MindHackers Calm Your Mind. Your brain isn't concerned with making you happy and will always choose the safest option, even if it makes us miserable. So if you've been used to feeling depressed, if you've been used to looking at the world negatively, and this has kept you alive and successful in the brain's eyes, then the brain will keep doing it. It will keep thinking in those same thought patterns. It will keep living your life in that same way until you decide to do something differently. Step out of the tyranny of the automatic nature of our evolutionary programming and start to look at the world in a different way. Now that's easier said than done because the mind is very powerful, and if it gets set on a particular way of thinking, it's difficult to shift. But with time and effort, you can do that. Now I'm sure if you're watching this video and you're feeling low, it's difficult to see why the brain would see that as successful. Well, as we've just discussed, the brain is only concerned with keeping you alive, and you are alive watching this video. And though your life may have got very small, although it feels very heavy, you are still here watching the video and doing what you need to do. And that is all the brain cares about. And it will continue telling this story about our lives, that it is dangerous, that we can never achieve anything, that we need to stick with the familiar. And before we know it, this is a story that we start to believe. We start to almost have depression or low mood as an identity. It sort of becomes who we are. The brain tells us that this is the only way that we can be, that the world is fixed and it's a dangerous, negative place, and that we can't achieve what we need to achieve, and we should just stick with whatever we've got, make our lives very small, and keep ourselves safe. Now, of course, this isn't true. No matter how low we feel and how depressed we feel, we can connect to positivity in our lives, and that is the real key to getting out of this funk, to start to shift into a different way of being, to shed that personality and become somebody new, become the person that we want to be. So the way that we do that is to start to think about the future in a positive way. Very often when we're in low mood, we can't do that. We see the future very negatively. Maybe we are replaying past mistakes and using them to predict the future. Or maybe we're feeling very low about ourselves and can't see how we could possibly engineer a positive future. The way we shift that is to start to think about our future self. And in the moment now, do something positive that future self will thank you for. I want you to ask yourself this question: what can I do today that I will look back on tomorrow and be grateful for? What can I do today that will make my life tomorrow better and more positive? It can be really small. It can be taking a shower. It can be going for a walk. It can be planning something that maybe you've put off for a while. It can be arranging a meeting with a friend to socially connect. It can be doing anything that breaks you out of your routine and puts you into a more positive mindset. So I want you to start thinking about your future self as a different person, as someone who needs your help. And today I want you to invest in something that you're going to look back on tomorrow as that future self and be grateful you did and be feeling more positive as a result. So try it today. Pick something really small and simple that you can do today that your future self will thank you for, and see how that shifts your mood and starts to recalibrate the brain into a more positive state of mind.